Meet Shaun, stuck in a rut. Shaun leads a mundane life where every day feels like a repeat of the last. He's stuck in a dead-end job with no prospects for growth or excitement. His relationship with Liz is falling apart. Shaun seems oblivious to the growing distance between them. He prefers hanging out with his best mate, Ed, at the Winchester pub, where they can forget their worries. Life is a routine, and Shaun is quite content being stuck in his comfort zone. But change is coming, even if he doesn't see it. The winds of change are on the horizon. Shaun's flat is a mess, a reflection of his chaotic life. Empty pizza boxes litter the floor, evidence of countless nights spent in front of the TV. Video game cases are stacked precariously, a testament to his escapism. It's a haven for Shaun and Ed, a place where they can escape reality and responsibilities. Ed, unemployed and proud of it, encourages Shaun's laziness, reinforcing his inertia. Liz, however, is not impressed with this lifestyle. She craves more from life, yearning for adventure and growth. She wants Shaun to grow up, to be more ambitious, to strive for something greater. Shaun, lost in his world of video games and pub quizzes, fails to see her point, missing the bigger picture. The tension between them grows, creating a rift that seems harder to bridge with each passing day. After another heated argument with Liz, Shaun promises to change. He swears this time will be different. He'll make an effort, be more responsible, and finally get his life together. But first, a pint at the Winchester seems like the perfect way to clear his head. Ed, his ever-faithful sidekick, is more than happy to join him. "Ed pub?" he asks, his eyes gleaming with excitement. "Shaun, definitely pub," he replies with a grin. The pub is their sanctuary, a place where the outside world fades away. They know the staff, the regulars, and the taste of their usual beer. It's familiar, comfortable, and feels like home. As they down their pints, a news report flickers on the television, barely catching their attention. Reports of strange occurrences, of people acting aggressively and unpredictably. Shaun and Ed, engrossed in their conversation about life and dreams, remain oblivious to the warnings. The night passes in a haze of beer, laughter, and banter as they lose track of time. Shaun, fueled by alcohol and a renewed sense of determination, vows to win Liz back and make things right. Ed, ever the supportive friend, cheers him on, believing in Shaun's resolve. They stumble out of the pub, laughing and joking, unaware of the chaos unfolding around them. The world is changing rapidly, but Shaun and Ed, lost in their bubble of camaraderie and alcohol, haven't noticed a thing. The next morning, Shaun wakes up with a hangover and a vague sense of unease. He walks to the corner shop, oblivious to the disarray around him. He steps over a bloody hand, thinking it's a Halloween prank. He barely registers the groaning figure at the bus stop. It's only when he sees his neighbor, now a flesh-eating monster, that reality hits him. The news reports, the strange occurrences, it all makes sense now. The world has been overrun by zombies. Shaun's first thought, "Shaun, I'm going to need more tea." He rushes back to his flat, a plan forming in his mind. He'll gather Liz, his mum, and Ed. They'll head to the Winchester, his sanctuary, his fortress. It's a terrible plan, but in Shaun's slightly panicked, slightly hungover mind, it's the only plan. Shaun's rescue mission is as chaotic as one might expect. He picks up Liz and her flatmates, David and Diane, who are less than thrilled about the situation. Ed, of course, is ecstatic. Ed guns. "We need guns," he declares, brandishing a cricket bat. The journey to Shaun's mum's house is fraught with danger. Zombies lurk around every corner, their moans echoing through the deserted streets. Shaun, armed with his trusty cricket bat, dispatches them with surprising efficiency. He even manages to incorporate some zombie killing moves from his favorite video game. The humor is constant, a stark contrast to the ever-present danger. Shaun's obliviousness, Ed's childish excitement, David's sarcastic commentary. It's a recipe for comedic disaster, but somehow they make it work. At Shaun's mum's house, they encounter more zombies, including Shaun's stepfather, Philip, who has unfortunately joined the ranks of the undead. A tense standoff ensues, culminating in Philip being accidentally killed, again, with a garden gnome. Shaun's mum, Barbara, takes it surprisingly well. She's more concerned about Shaun's safety than the fact that her husband is now a flesh-eating monster. It's a testament to the film's ability to find humor in the most unexpected places. With Barbara in tow, the group makes their way to the Winchester, their supposed sanctuary. The journey is just as perilous as the last, but they're getting used to it. They're becoming zombie-killing machines, well, almost. The Winchester is a welcome sight. It's familiar, comforting. They barricade themselves inside, hoping to wait out the apocalypse. Inside, tensions rise as David and Diane's relationship crumbles. Shaun and Liz, thrown together in this bizarre situation, start to reconnect. Shaun, faced with the very real possibility of losing Liz forever, finally starts to understand her point of view. He realizes that he needs to grow up, to be more responsible. Ed, however, is in his element. He's surrounded by beer, his best friend, and a zombie apocalypse. What more could he ask for? He's even started keeping a diary of their adventures, documenting each zombie kill with morbid enthusiasm. Their peace is short-lived. A horde of zombies, attracted by the noise, descends upon the pub. The group is outnumbered, outmatched. They fight bravely, using everything at their disposal: pool cues, bar stools, even the pub's antique rifle. The scene is a masterpiece of comedic timing and gore. Shaun, finally embracing his inner hero, takes charge, dispatching zombies with newfound confidence. Liz, no longer the damsel in distress, fights alongside him, proving to be just as capable. But the zombies keep coming. The situation looks bleak. It seems like this is the end. Love, loss, and Zom Ed, a bittersweet ending. In a world overrun by zombies, every decision carries weight, and every moment is a test of survival. Just when all hope seems lost, help arrives in the most unexpected form. The sound of rotor blades slicing through the air brings a glimmer of hope to the desperate survivors. A rescue helicopter appears, there to evacuate survivors. Its presence is a beacon of salvation amidst the chaos, but there's only room for a few. The harsh reality of limited space forces them to make impossible choices. Shaun, looking heartbroken, pushes Liz towards the rescue helicopter, knowing he can't follow. His eyes convey a mix of love and sorrow as he makes this ultimate sacrifice. In a selfless act, he chooses to stay behind. His decision is driven by love and the hope that Liz will find safety. He urges Liz to escape, knowing it's the only way she'll survive. His voice trembles with emotion, but he remains resolute. It's a heartbreaking moment, full of emotion and sacrifice, but there's another twist. The bond between them is unbreakable, even in the face of such dire circumstances. Ed, bitten by a zombie earlier, chooses to stay behind with Shaun. His loyalty to his friend outweighs his fear of the inevitable transformation. He's accepted his fate, embracing his inner zombie with surprising enthusiasm. Ed's quirky personality shines through, even in his final moments. As the helicopter disappears into the distance, Shaun and Zombie Ed retreat to the cellar, surrounded by beer and their favorite video games. It's a peculiar, yet fitting end for the duo. It's a bittersweet ending, a mixture of sadness and humor. The world outside may be falling apart, but in that cellar they find a semblance of peace and normalcy, even if just for a moment. Shaun and Liz New World, same routine. The film jumps ahead a few months. The world is a different place. The zombie outbreak has been contained, but the scars remain. Liz, now living a more fulfilling life, visits Shaun. Shaun is mowing the lawn, while a chained-up Ed plays video games in the background. Surprisingly, Shaun hasn't changed much. He's still living in his suburban bubble, albeit a slightly more zombie-proof one. He has a routine, a job, and Ed, now a pet zombie chained up in the back garden, for company. Liz, seeing Shaun's contentment, realizes that some things never change. He's still the same Shaun, just with a zombie best friend and a newfound appreciation for life. Life goes on, pub trivia and zombie games. Life goes on even in a post-apocalyptic world. Shaun and Liz have settled into a comfortable routine. They spend their evenings playing pub quizzes, with Shaun's knowledge of useless trivia finally proving useful. Ed, still very much a part of their lives, joins in their own way. He moans enthusiastically during zombie-themed quiz questions and even manages to win a round of Guess the Celebrity Zombie. It's a heartwarming and hilarious reminder that even in the face of adversity, life finds a way. Final thoughts. Shaun of the Dead, a rom-com classic. Shaun of the Dead is more than just a zombie comedy. It's a story about friendship, love, and the importance of embracing life, even when it throws you curveballs or zombie hordes. It's a film that seamlessly blends horror and humor, creating a unique and unforgettable cinematic experience. It's a film that stays with you long after the credits roll, reminding you to cherish your loved ones, fight for what you believe in, and maybe stock up on cricket bats just in case.